A lot of times when we start out online, people tend to just focus online and let me connect with all the strangers that I don't know. And usually that is way outside of your circle of influence. You're coming to this with years of high level expertise and demonstration of an amazing skill set, and there are hundreds of people you've served down the way. So there's to me the one two there's a I call the 1-2 punch. You network and connect with the people in your sphere of influence right now. And those are all the connections that you've had. Start rekindling those relationships and becoming present again in those relationships. Because when you're ready to launch, those are some of the first people you'll introduce to what you're doing. It may be new to them, and it may be they may be a source of referrals, but also it may be for them. But if you're just going back to them, wait until you're launching, you're cold, trying to reach out to them, there's some friction there. So if you're comfortable in the offline space of connecting with Better Business Bureau, connecting in networking events, rekindling relationships that you may have had years ago. One of the ways that I've done in the past, I've been a big fan of in-person networking, and that's how I got started in my online business. I actually used to teach online marketing concepts offline in a Microsoft store as workshops. But one of the things that what I'd recommend you do, because you have a deep network, is make a list of 50 to 100 people you want to reconnect with. And just reconnect with those people and see where they are in their journey, right? And have them on your list of, hey, I'm launching this thing in a few weeks. I'd love to share it with you, right? That may not where you start off the connection, but that's ultimately where you want to go with it if it's a fit for that person. So make that list first. It's easier when you sit down and brainstorm. Here's all the lists of people I've worked with, I've interacted with, I've liked. I know you've been in leadership, statewide leadership in a couple states. And organization leaderships throughout your career. So that's one of the first ways to go. And now the second part of it is what you're doing, being present online by showing up consistently and creating content. Now, those weekly shows is one of the great places you can work out your content, right? You don't have to, there's parts of your frameworks or your blueprints you may just want to talk about. And the more you talk about it, the more you're able to work it out, you're more able to connect with people, and you're building an audience there too. There are places online where you could network in Facebook groups, share your content in Facebook groups. So you may want to look at that also. So that's like the 1-2 approach that I would suggest.